The Shining by Stephen King. An alcoholic winter caretaker is haunted by the dark past of this isolated hotel, and he ends up going mad and trying to murder his wife and 5-year-old son. And the 5-year-old son has certain special abilities and is able to see things that most 5-year-olds aren't able to see.
I see dead people.
This is a great horror novel. It's one of my favorites, probably in my top 5, and I think it's just so ingeniously constructed. You have the isolated, massive hotel, and winter is coming, which is a great premise, a great setting for any scary story. Then you have the setup with the 3 main characters, and you go from one character to the other in the course of the novel, and you really feel the suspense as the snows get deeper and they get more and more stuck in this increasingly scary place. You have the alcohol and anger issues of the dad as he's desperate to get a drink, but there's no alcohol around.
The rum!
Yes, the rum is gone.
Why is the rum gone?
You have the kid who has these visions of how awful the Overlook Hotel is and how he's able to get a sense of other people's thoughts and get glimpses of the future and all these terrible premonitions that he doesn't want to tell anyone because otherwise his parents will think he's crazy. And you have the wife of the story who's trying to keep the family together and trying to figure out what's going on. And on top of that, Stephen King is just a very talented writer. He includes a lot of details, and sometimes it worked for me, sometimes it doesn't, but this time it was great at drawing me into the characters, into the story. And like any good horror novel, there were some seriously unsettling scenes. I think the best example was the one where Jack goes to room 217 to investigate what happened with Danny, because Danny just came down and said he got hurt by this woman who is in room 217. So he goes up to investigate, and throughout the book he's trying to convince himself that nothing is wrong with the hotel, it's all in his mind, there's nothing paranormal going on. But he walks in, he walks into the bathroom and he smells soap and he sees a shadow that could be someone sitting in the tub behind the curtain. But he doesn't want to see it. He doesn't want to look any closer because he doesn't want to confirm that anything is wrong with the hotel. So he walks out, he closes the door, and then on the other side of the door, he hears footsteps coming up to the door. And he senses that the knob is about to turn, but he closes his eyes because he can't watch the knob turn because of all the things that would imply the horrible reality of their situation if he's looking at that knob and it moves. So little things like that when he gets inside the character's head, and it's very well done. So this is a case where the book is certainly better than the movie. Not that the movie didn't have its charms, because I still like the movie. The movie had a lot of great visuals, but the book is certainly more effective, I think, in scaring the reader. I would also say that the ending is a lot better in the book than in the movie. But it could be just me. I'm going to give this book 5 stars.